All right, my friends, thank you so much. So today we are going to, and these directions for everybody who's remote, these directions are repeated very clearly in the description of this assignment. So if for some reason you get out of here and you want to be able to try it again, all the directions are clearly written inside the assignment for today. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and everybody here can open up their computer and log in. Obviously, my remote friends are already logged in, and I'm going to show you just where I want you to go. All right, so we're going to open. So go to Chrome. So everybody's going to go to Chrome with the little colored and open that up. If you're here, you're going to go ahead and go to your Google Classroom. So I'll pretend I'm you. Go to your Google Classroom. If you are someone on Zoom, you're going to open a new tab so you can hear me. They're going to go to Google Classroom. Okay, guys, Google Classroom. I'm going to have everybody go do it from Google Classroom because it'll be easier to get to the spot. So then once you get to Google Classroom, and you're, oh, no matter what I do with you, you're in my way over here. Okay. Then third grade classroom. This is everybody, my fourth grade friends, even my fourth grade friends at home. We're gonna all practice this. Classwork. And today is the week of September 21st through 25th. I'm gonna wait till everybody gets to that spot. Yep, no, I'm waiting, I'll wait. Give me a thumbs up either at home or here if you are on classwork and you are ready for the next step. All right, Isabella's ready. And Lila's ready. And Haley's ready. Logan is ready. Clara is ready. Jensen is ready. Astria is ready. Ben is ready. All right. Oh, my so good friends are doing great. Roberts, just let me know when you are. You got to Google Classroom. All right, my friends, and here as well, give me a thumbs up when you've got to where you're going to Google Classroom. Your area doesn't look exactly like mine because it says, but it's under week of September 21st through 25th. You're gonna see all block skills Monday, 2:45. Don't click on it yet, but I want you to be able to see it. Does everybody see it at home?
So there's another one in the other dates, so be careful, guys. Make sure you're on the right date.
Oh, today, yep, you gotta make sure you're in today's topic, September 21st through 25th, because today's the 21st. It's above the other old one. All right. August, are you where you need to be? Yep, okay, just making sure. Haley, are you good? Are you where you want to be? Okay. Mr. Josh, are you there? Okay. Looks like everybody at home is ready. Looks like everybody at home is ready. Okay. Oh, guys, don't mess with the settings. Especially when we're doing all those testing things, you don't want to have to deal with the after effects of those. Okay, go ahead and click where it says all block skills Monday. Today's Monday, 12:45. And yours looks slightly different than mine. You don't have the turned in part, but you have, can all the people at home see the long directions? See all those long directions? You won't have, I'll explain them, but if you get lost somewhere along the line, there you go. All right, so you're going to click, does everybody see where we are? You're gonna click on Web, Math, Minute, Sign In. So everybody click on that, and yours is gonna look slightly different from mine because, there's Mrs., because it saves Mrs. Harrison's stuff and the username. Yours is not gonna look like this, but I will show you on my dock camera what you would put in there. Okay. So those of you who are on in space for me, hold that thought. And my friends are going to look, I have drawn my stuff on the board. So your username that you're going to type in the username spot. So you might have to click back to see me, my friends, if in that other thing. Okay, everybody's is going to start WJ, just small w, small j. Everybody's going to start out that way. WJ, get that typed in there for me, my friends. And then friends at home, if you want to write this down, you can do this. Okay. So Ben, your first two letters of your username are WJ. That stands for West Jefferson. We had to have something that showed that it was our school and not a different school, because believe it or not, a lot of people's names are Cooper and Noah and Lila and Clara, and there's more than one of you in the world, so we had to make it a special thing. So WJ, and then the next part, no spaces, is your first name. So if so WJ, no space, and whatever your first name is, go ahead. And so Ellie, you're Ellie, and Evie, you're Evie. So just write in Ellie or Evie. So just type, no capital. You don't need a capital, just your name. So I'm going to put in Lori, because my first name is Lori. Okay. How are we doing right now? Give me a thumbs up at people at home if this is making sense so far. All right. Johnson's still working on it. Okay.
So let me just clarify, it's WJ and your first name.
We're not done yet. One more thing so far. And see on the board, friends, it says WJ. For my friends up here, WJ, first name. And then one more thing, because some of your names were too short. So your last initial for your last name. So in my case, it's H for Harrison. So your name, so WJ, your name, first name, and just your last initial. You don't have to do all your last name. Math class, or we're just practicing the math minute thing. Do you need this stuff, or do you got it for the day test?
I have it.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had it.
already printed them, and then I'm gonna bring Gabe with his computer.
Okay.
So he can bring your.
All right. Friends at home, give me a thumbs up when you've got your username in. Claire is ready. Astrid is ready. How's Jensen doing?
You look good. They're looking good on here.
All right, I'm still looking through my friends at home. Jensen's good. Logan, you good? All right, Haley, you good? Okay, Lila M, you good? Still working on it. Robert, you got Robert W in there? All right. All right, Isabella, you're good? And Gavin, are you good? Okay, are you ready for your password? Okay, password, friends, here we go. I'll explain it as I go. W, J, E, S for West Jeff Elementary School. Don't stop there. It's not quite done yet. So WJES. And then, what grade do we love? So we put 3. What grade do we love? 3rd. What grade do we love? 3rd. So there's 3 3s. WJES 3 3 3. Because they made me put it in that way. All right, so that is going to be your. Just stop right there. Let's make sure everybody's where we need to be first. Okay. So WJES 333. Give me I love how Madison's giving me a thumbs up to tell me she's ready to move on, because that's the only way I can tell. Gavin, thank you so much. Isabella, thank you so much. Thank you, all my friends in the. All right, Josh, are you doing okay? Thumbs up. Thank you. August, you good? All right, so once you have logged in, Mrs. Harrison's gonna put this away for a minute. Hopefully I can get into my thing. Okay, so go ahead and hit your enter. Go ahead and enter that. Just, yeah, oh, you said, yeah, you have to click on I am not a robot. Sorry, before it'll let you in. Click I am not a robot, but then you're gonna get to this screen here. So it just works, but it says select other scores with traffic lights. So you're gonna click on the traffic light. Sometimes it doesn't even actually make you do this. It just depends on the thing. Okay, go ahead and hit. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Log in. Log in. So it says select all the images you choose. So if you click on the one you choose. All right, you're good. Some of you it's gonna make
I'm having some trouble.
it just randomly does it, so you don't ever know. All right. Hi, Miss Patty. All right. Because you didn't, because you should be for. It's all right, I'll help you. I only have one for do it for you. All right. Madison, you need help? All right. What's going on, Mrs. Aubin? Your last initial W, Mr. August. Got to get that last initial in there. Ellie, you helping Madison? All right, everybody, okay. Lila, are you doing okay or do you need some help?
So it says my username's not correct.
Okay, so you have Lila, and then did you use your last initial? All right, hold on, Miss Lila.
So I wrote
WJ
but
WJLYLAM as your username. WJLYLAM. And then the password. Haley, what can I do for you?
mine is doing the same thing.
Okay, so did you type in WJ, your first name, and then your last initial, then K? Oh, you know what? You know what, Haley? I have a mistake in mine. It has 2 L's for Haley. So can you put 2 L's in and then I'll fix it? Can you put 2 L's in, Haley, just for today? And I'll go make sure it's fixed.
And do I not put an I?
So just HAILLEY. It's got an extra L in there for some reason.
Okay.
And I promise I'll fix it. All right, Robert, what can I do for you? Robert, can you unmute? Unmute, my friend. Robert, I can't hear you. Robert, I can't hear you.
I did the WJ Robert W.
Yes.
And then on the next one, I did the WJES333.
And
it
333. All right, it should be WJ Robert W and then WJES333.
Yeah, I did
That-
that.
That should work. All right, yes, Miss Astria. Astria, so yours is Astria, ASTRE.
Oh,
Yep, it's actually under Astria.
I put in Lila.
No,
That's
that's because that makes sense. Try Astria in there with L for Letman.
Madison's password isn't working. Is it under Madison?
Let's check.
Because she's putting in Madison.
Madison. She doesn't have a last letter. So take out our last letter. All right. Everybody else at home, are we doing okay? Miss Sarah, are we doing okay?
I think so. We logged in, but it's just kind of a blank page. Is that what it's supposed to be?
It should look like what's on it's blank, except for it says Web Math Minute, and then there's some things at the top, but otherwise it's blank right now.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
Then you're on the right track. Excellent job. I'm just going to tell you what's next. All right. Miss Angelique, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I already still need some help. All right. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you did the black thing. I don't think you're going to be able to see well enough. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to slowly show you where you're next. Okay, hocus pocus. All right, so everybody should have this. It just said, oh, excuse me. Let's try that again. Hocus pocus. This, yeah, you know. All right, so you have this screen on here now that it has home, sheets, online, scores, group, account, help, and log off. Don't log off. Don't do that. So the reason I'm going to show you that there's more than one of these is if you want to practice at home, my friends, my remote friends, or even my friends here, if at home you wanted to practice, you could click on Sheets and they would make you a paper version of this if you want to practice. But we're not doing a paper version today. We're doing an electronic version. So we're going to click on Online. So if you click on up here, see where it says it's orange? You click on Online, it's going to give you this next page. And we're going to wait until everybody's there. So you're going to see a lot. It says Practice Online. I'm going to tell you what to click on. Practice Online. Did everybody see? If you're in my classroom, can you give me a thumbs up if your screen looks like this? Okay, so unclick addition. We are third graders. So we're going to unclick addition. So you just click on it and it goes away. But you are going to click multiplication. So you have one click and then you're going to click on division. 2 clicks, 2 check marks. Give me a thumbs up when you've got 2 check marks of multiplication and division. Miss Sarah's got this. Lila's got this. Isabella's got this. Gavin's got this. Logan, how you doing? Got it? All right, Clara, yay! Clara's got this. Jensen, how we doing? All right. Okay, so let me double check with all my, Robert, okay. So Robert, did you go up to the top? Are you having trouble?
It's saying to me, print sheets or practice online.
Right, you need to you need to click this, click just where it says online. And then it'll look like this screen that I have right here. Just click online. All right. Thank you, Paxton, for helping me out. Thumbs up. Good job. All right. Everybody's going to click on the minimum. You're going to put 0 because you're going to do 5 times 0. So that's our minimum. Minimum is 0. Everybody be with me. Minimum is 0. Give me a thumbs up when you got minimum is 0. This gets easier after you do it a couple times, friends. It's just the first time that's really rough. Maximum. What's the highest number that we're going to multiply times 5? 10. So we're going to click on 10. So we have 0 and 10. 0 and 10. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to move on to the next one. Oh, my friends at home, you're doing so nicely. My friends at home, good job. Ready? So now we're going to go to practice. What number are we working on first? 5. So we're going to click on 5 because we're practicing our 5s. So give me a thumbs up when we have 5 chosen. Haley is rocking this, I have to say. She is with me. Mr. Bowers is doing awesome. Jensen is going good. Gavin's got this. All right, questions. So questions, we're gonna do 40 because that's what the practice is, always 40, because that gives you 20 multiplication and 20 division, all right? 20 multiplication, so it's total of 40 questions. So everybody make sure you have 40. All right. And then you're going to click, and we're not going to do this in a minute. That would be absolutely ridiculous, especially to start with. So we are going to start with 5M, which stands for 5 minutes. So it's, yes, no, you don't want 5 seconds. You want 5M for 5 minutes. Don't click on anything else. Guys, so the whole point of this is every time we do this, Mrs. Harrison is going to get your score, how you did. And so it's going to grade you as you go. All right. So do I have thumbs up is everybody in my classroom at least have this? Okay, give me a thumbs up when you're ready so I can see who still needs help from Mrs. Aubin. And then my friends at home, Jensen, you're ready. Claire's ready. Logan? Good. And Gavin, are you good? Okay. Ben's good. Lila's good. Isabella, are you good? Isabella, are you okay? Good, thank you, sweetie. And Haley's ready. Astria's ready. And Robert is having troubles. Oh, Robert's good. All right. Can you guys not hit, just for a minute, everybody put their hands in their lap. Everybody, even the people, sit on, just for a second. Everybody, because I want you to see what it's going to look like. I do not want you to hit start. Do not hit start. Everybody put your hands underneath your bottoms or put them down on your knees or someplace. Just watch Mrs. Harrison, okay? People at home, can you see my screen? Everybody at home, just watch my screen for a minute. Robert, can you watch my screen? Do you see it? Okay, watch when I hit start. What happens? I hit start, and then there are so it says 10 divided by 5, and I'm gonna type in 2. 10 times 5, 2. 40 divided by 5, 8. 7, do you see how you have to pay attention to the symbol? Symbol is important. 7 times 5. Then I have to use my numbers. Oh, I got to make sure I'm in the right spot too, don't I? Make sure, nope, that's 8. Make sure it's exactly what you want it. So 35, this one's 15. They're mixed up, my friends, but they're all division or multiplication. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 5 times 5 is 25. You're going to keep going. Did you notice up here? Here's my timer. My timer is going down because as I'm working, the time is going to go down, okay? So I keep working until, I'm not going to go through the whole time, but I try to go through all of the problems. If I finish early, do you see how there's 10, 20, 30, 40 problems, just like we said, okay? So when we go over, so when you finish deciding what your answers are, check them. Don't check answers here, check period, okay? Just check them on your own first, because once you check the answers, it's going to show you which ones you got right and which ones you got wrong. Uh-oh, did I read that wrong? 10 times 5? Did that one on purpose, actually. It's 10 times 5, which should have been 50, but I plugged in 2. So if you got it wrong, it'll show you why you got it wrong. Now, Mrs. Harrison will get your score when we're done here. So you want to do your best job today, okay? And you just do your best job. If you don't finish in that time period, that's okay. You're just trying to improve your score. And if you do pass, then that's great. Then next time you'll work on 2s. The rest of us who didn't pass will have to keep working until they pass. So there are 40 problems in 5 minutes. If you're allowed to miss one, to pass, okay? So make sure, but you don't hit check answer until you're finished because you want to do your best job. All right? Okay, does anybody have any questions before we start? Yes? No, you are not allowed to use anything to help you for this. This is except for your fingers. You can count by 5. So the first one, 10 times 5. I could have gotten my 10 fingers out and went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50, that's my score. So that's my answer. That's my product. So you can't use anything to help you. Okay, this is about, is it in your head? Do you know these on your own? Okay. All right, use just your brain for this, all right?
She wants to know. Go ahead. What happens if you don't finish in the time you're done?
That's okay. Then it'll give me the score of how many you got right in the time that so when the timer ends, it will show you how you did. Yes, so Ellie wanted to know what happens if the time runs out before you're finished. It'll just show you your score and it'll show you if you missed any, okay? All right, people at home, any questions before we start? It's going to be 5 minutes. Okay. So my friends, Mrs. Auburn, do you think I should tell them what they're going to do afterwards, or should I just let them do the 5 minutes and then tell them what to do? Is that too much to
Tell them now.
Okay.
Because everyone's going to finish at different times.
That's true. All right. So my friends at home, everybody listening? So when you finish this, you're just going to do it once. Then you can go to Amplify Reading, which if you look at your, here on our assignment, Amplify Reading is right there. And we would like you to read for at least 15 minutes on Amplify Reading after you finish this test. All right? And you have the QR code on your work in progress folder if you, to get into Amplify Reading. Yes, Lila. Lila, what can I do for you?
So, what was the practice again?
What's the password? Is that what you asked?
The practice amount, like the thing for this, but the amount of practice.
For the math practice? WJES. Okay, actually, Mrs. Aubin's going to type it into the chat for you so you can see it. Okay, so everybody, are you ready to try one of the math practices? All right.
Not the code.
Are you asking, Lila, for the Amplify Reading? No, I'm having a hard time with telling what Lila's.
So when you go into it, like in those little bars, what was the practice
Oh, it
number
says
for the
online. The little bar at the top is online.
I know I went there, but what about the bars after that?
Okay.
I filled in the other.
Lila, Lila, look at my screen. They're all written in the directions. Can you see the directions? They're all right here. All of the ones, what you put in each one is in the directions.
Don't change it, guys.
Can you look at that? Oh, goodness, nobody to be touching anything. So can you see that, Lila? Can you see all the different ones? You could write them down and then put them in. Okay, my friends, if you're ready, go ahead and click start and begin. Go ahead and click start and begin.